Level 1. The bus. You are cuffed to a chain. The chain runs down to your ankles. The ankles are shackled to the floor. The bus is old. The seats are steel. The windows have bars. It smells like sweat and diesel and fear. Nobody talks. A man across from you stares at nothing. Another prays under his breath. You watch the world roll by. Cars, houses, a gas station, people who get to go home tonight. Then the road turns. The houses stop. You see the fence first, then the wall, then the razor wire, then the tower. A guard in the tower watches the bus come in. The gate rolls open. The bus pulls through. The gate rolls shut. You feel it close inside your chest. This is real now. They walk you off, one at a time. Your steps are small. The shackles bite your ankles. A guard counts you out loud. He counts you like cattle. They put you in a room. They tell you to strip. You strip. They tell you to squat. You squat. They tell you to cough. You cough. A stranger looks at your body and writes something down. They hose you off. The water is cold. They take your clothes. They take your name. They hand you a number. They hand you orange. The orange is stained. The orange does not fit. They give you a thin mattress. They give you a bar of soap. That is everything you own now. They take your photo. You do not smile. They roll your fingers in ink. You are in the system. There is no walking out until they say so. They march you down a long hall. The floor is painted concrete. The doors are steel. The lights hum and flicker. You pass cell after cell. Men are behind the glass. They watch you come. They size you up. You keep your eyes on the floor. You do not know the rules yet. Nobody hands you the rules. You just feel that they exist. Your heart is pounding. You try to look hard. You do not look hard. You look like exactly what you are. New, scared, alone. A guard stops at a cell. He checks his list. He points. This is your house, he says. The door slides open. It is loud. You step inside. The door slides shut behind you. It is louder. You are locked in a box with a stranger, and the stranger is already looking at you. Level 2. The Celly. He is on the top bunk. He does not get up. He does not speak. He just looks. He looks too long. The cell is small. 2 bunks, a steel toilet, a steel sink, a slit of a window. Nowhere to hide. He is bigger than you. His arms are covered in ink. His knuckles are scarred. He has done this before. You can tell. You say, "What's up?" He says nothing. He just looks. Then he smiles. The smile does not reach his eyes. It is a wrong smile. You set your bedroll on the bottom bunk. Your hands are shaking a little. He watches your hands. He watches your back when you turn. You feel his eyes crawl over you. You have felt this before, from other men, in other rooms, but never this close, never behind a locked door. He climbs down. He is slow about it. He stands too near you. He asks your name. You tell him. He asks your charge. You tell him. He asks how much time you got. You tell him. He asks who you know in here. You say nobody. He likes that answer. You can see that he likes it. He asks if anybody visits. You go quiet. That question is different. That question has a reason behind it. You say you are not sure. He nods slow. He is filing it all away. He is not making conversation. He is taking inventory. He is learning what you are worth and whether anyone would miss you. You climb onto your bunk. You face the wall. You pull the thin blanket up to your chin. You hear him breathing below you. You do not sleep. You cannot sleep. You listen to the block instead. Steel doors, men shouting, somebody laughing too loud, somebody crying. Then the lights drop. Then it is dark. Then his voice comes soft in the dark. "Get some rest," he says. You do not answer. You lie stiff and still. You stare at the wall an inch from your face. You count the minutes. You count the hours. Because as long as it is dark, you are alone in a box with him, and he is awake, and he is patient, and he is waiting for you to close your eyes. The morning cannot come fast enough. When it finally comes, you have not slept at all.
Level 3. The Read. In the daylight, he changes. In the daylight, he is friendly. He walks you to chow. He shows you where to sit. He shows you what not to touch. He points out which men are trouble. He tells you to stick close to him. He says he has your back. And you want to believe him. You are alone. You are scared. He's the only voice that sounds kind. So you believe him a little. That little bit of belief is the trap, because he is testing you the whole time. He bumps into you hard. He watches if you flinch. You flinch. He takes the meat off your tray. He watches if you say anything. You say nothing. He tells you to give up your seat. He watches if you move. You move. He steps on your shoe. You say sorry to him. He laughs at you. He sends you to go fill his cup. You fill it. You have become his errand boy, and you did not even feel it happen. Every test you fail. Every test he learns. He learns you will not fight back. He learns you will not raise your voice. He learns you will not tell a guard. He learns you have nobody. On the yard, the other men are watching too. They see you walking a step behind him. They see you carrying his tray. They see you eating what he leaves you. They know exactly what it means, and nobody says a word. That is the rule of this place. A weak man belongs to a strong one. Everybody sees it. Everybody stays out of it. That is how they stay safe. You feel the walls start to close in. You tell yourself it is fine. You tell yourself he is just a friend. But at night you lie awake and you know. You know the way an animal knows. Something is wrong. Something is coming. You think about telling a guard. Then you think about what they do to a man who tells. You have already heard the word for it. You have already seen how they treat him. So you keep your mouth shut. You keep your head down. You keep eating what he leaves you. And every day you do, the deeper in you go. You are not his friend. You are his project, and he is almost finished setting you up. Level 4, the moves. It starts with gifts. A soup one day, a candy bar the next, coffee in the morning. You have nothing on your books. You are hungry, so you take them. You do not know that taking them is a contract. You do not know you are signing anything. Then the talking starts. Long talks, late talks. He sits closer than he needs to. His knee touches yours. You slide away. He slides back. He starts touching your shoulder, your arm. He calls you soft little names. You pull back hard. He acts hurt. He says, "Why you being like that?" He says he is just being your friend. He says he's the only one in here who gives a damn about you. And the sick thing is, it feels true. That is why it works. He keeps working you, slow, patient. He cuts you off from everybody else. He tells you the other men are snakes. He tells you to stay in the cell where it is safe. He tells you he is all you have. Little by little, he makes that real. He starts running your whole day. When you eat, when you sleep, who you talk to. He waits for you outside the shower. He follows you to the phone. There is no part of the day he is not standing in. Then the gifts stop being free. One day he slides in close and tells you the number. You owe him, he says, for the soup, for the coffee, for the protection, for all of it. The number is huge. You could never pay it. And he knows you could never pay it. That was the whole point. A debt you can pay sets you free. A debt you cannot pay makes you his. He leans in. His voice goes soft. He tells you there are other ways to work it off. He tells you what those ways are. Not with words, with his eyes, with his hand on your leg. Your stomach turns to ice. You finally see the whole thing. The bus, the cell, the kindness, the gifts, the way he pulled you away from everyone. None of it was random. He picked you off that bus the moment you walked in. He saw the scared kid with nobody. He's been building this cage around you one soup at a time, and now the door of it is shut. You are alone with him behind a locked steel door, and he has decided that tonight is the night he collects. Level 5, the turn. You say no. It comes out small, but you say it. It is the first time you have told him no, and his face changes. The friendly mask slides off. What is under it is flat and cold. He tells you it was never a question. He never asked. He never had to ask. He steps towards you. The cell is 4 steps wide. You back up. Your spine hits the wall. There is nowhere left to go. You put your hands up. You tell him to stop. Your voice cracks. He does not stop. He grabs a fistful of your shirt. He slams you into the bunk frame. The steel bites into your back. So you fight. You fight because there is nothing else left to do. You are not a fighter. He is bigger than you. He is meaner than you. It does not matter. You swing anyway. You catch him in the mouth. It shocks him. It shocks you. Then he comes back. He hits you and your head snaps sideways. You see white. You taste copper. Your legs go soft. You hit the floor. The concrete is cold against your cheek. Your ears are ringing. You drag yourself up. He hits you again. You go down again. He grabs your collar. He drags you up off the floor. He throws you into the sink. Your head cracks on the steel. The world tilts. You slide back down. And now you are screaming. You are screaming as loud as your lungs will go, because your fists cannot save you. Your sighs cannot save you. The only thing that can save you now is noise. The block hears it. Men rush to their doors. Faces press against the glass. Somebody starts banging on the bars. Somebody yells, "Man down." Somebody screams for the guards. The whole tier is roaring now. You curl up on the floor. You cover your head with your arms. You take the fists, you take the boots, and you keep screaming. Because the second you go quiet, nobody is coming, and he finishes what he started. So you do not go quiet. You make noise like your life depends on it, because it does. And this time, for once, the noise is loud enough. Down the hall, something finally moves. Level 6, the door. You hear it before you see it. Boots, running. A radio crackles down the hall. A lock pops. The door slams open. Officers pour into the cell. They are shouting, "Get down, get down." They grab him. They rip him off you. They slam him into the wall. They put him on the floor. A knee goes into his back. They twist his arms behind him. The cuffs click. They haul him up. They drag him out of the cell. He is still staring at you as they pull him through the door. You are on the floor. You are shaking. Somebody crouches over you. Their mouth is moving. You cannot hear the words. Your ears are ringing too loud. Your face is wet. You do not know if it is blood or tears. Maybe both. They lift you up. They walk you to medical. A nurse shines a light in your eyes. She asks you what happened. You do not answer. You have already learned that much. You do not tell. Ever. She cleans the cut over your eye. She checks your ribs. She writes it all on a form. The form goes in a file. The file goes in a drawer. They move you to a different cell, on a different tier. They call you lucky. You do not feel lucky. He is gone, but the fear he put in you is not gone. It followed you out of that room. It moved cells with you. You do not sleep with your back to the door anymore. You do not take a thing from anybody. You do not trust a kind word. You did nothing wrong. You got on a bus. You got put in a cell, and a man decided you were his and tried to take everything and nearly did. The guards got there in time. Hold on to that, because here's the part nobody says out loud. Most of the time, they do not get there in time. Most of the time, there is no radio, no boots, no door slamming open. Most of the time, the man in the next cell finishes what he started, and the kid never says a word about it for the rest of his life. You were the lucky one. And right now, somewhere in this same building, another bus is rolling through the gate. Another scared kid is stepping off it with nobody, and a door is sliding open on a stranger who is already looking at him.